Tesla's vehicle deliveries have just been announced, and you might not be shocked, but you should be. I'm going to tell you why. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. It is 4:45 a.m. here on a Sunday morning, but I've stayed up to find out what's going on, not only with Tesla, but also with General Motors and some other news that was just released about BYD. Video coming out about that very soon. It was something I predicted would happen, and it has happened. Well, Tesla delivered 310,000 electric vehicles over the last quarter, which is a staggering increase compared to the same quarter last year. You've got to compare apples with apples here. It's pretty pointless comparing it to the last quarter of last year for a few different reasons. One of the reasons is China's factory. Tesla's China factory in Shanghai has been more or less shut down for, well, more than a week. And that does make a big difference. In fact, it's pretty significant in a number of different ways because clearly Tesla makes more vehicles in that factory than anywhere else in the world. That will continue for the next 5 years as they continue to ramp up production from that factory, which really is a good thing because many people don't know this, but I don't think Tesla makes a lot of profit from their factory in the US. Most people believe Tesla's key profit driver is their factory in China, and this does align with their earnings. If you look at their earnings calls, well, as soon as their factory in China started delivering cars, they started making money. And here's a quote straight from Tesla. In the first quarter, we produced over 305,000 vehicles and we delivered 310,000. Despite ongoing supply chain challenges and factory shutdowns. Tesla will post its financial results for the first quarter of 2022 after market close on Wednesday, April the 20th, 2022. And at that time, Tesla will issue a brief advisory containing a link to the Q1 2022 update, which will be available on Tesla's investor relations website. So what was the vehicle breakdown? Well, the Tesla Model 3 and the Model Y recorded 295,324 of those deliveries. So what's that, like more than 95%? The Model S and the Model X made up the remaining 14,724. So yeah, a pretty small percentage. Tesla doesn't actually let us know what percentage of those 295,000 were Model Y and what percentage were Model 3. It'd be good if they did. Don't know why they don't, but anyway, if anyone out there knows, let me know in the comment section below. So this number actually did beat Q1 estimates from most analysts surveyed by Bloomberg yesterday. The analysts indicated Tesla would deliver around 309,000 vehicles globally from its 3 active production facilities, which of course are Fremont, Shanghai, and Berlin. And I've got to say, kudos to those analysts. I mean, heck, they were so close. They said 309,160. Wow. I mean, they're only off by 1,000. I don't know how they knew that. It's incredible. Anyway, now these numbers are pretty surprising when you consider the challenges facing the automotive industry right now. Toyota's full of complaints. They're full of excuses for shutting down production. Everyone's at General Motors. What are their numbers this quarter? Let's have a look. Well, for starters, General Motors vehicle sales decreased by 20% year over year to 512,000. In addition to that, they absolutely smashed their electric vehicle delivery number for the fourth quarter of 2021, but it was still frankly utterly abysmal. They delivered 457 electric vehicles, 457 from the world's leading electric vehicle manufacturer. That is frankly a joke. There's just no other way to put it. Maybe they can build a new factory and call it 457 or something after factory 1 for the one Hummer EV that they delivered last quarter. Getting back to Tesla, they have really defied the odds considering what's going on globally in the automotive sector. And I don't know how they keep doing it. Frankly, it's amazing. A report from TrueCar released earlier this week detailed Tesla's prominence in the struggling US automotive market, as it was the only company to establish a positive growth rate in February 2022 compared to March 2021. Tesla saw a 93% increase in vehicle sales over that span, while other major automakers all recorded losses of at least 6% minimum. Minimum 6, they increased by 93%. Yeah. Well, to all you guys on Seeking Alpha, writing all your bogus articles saying the stock's only worth $50. Yeah, in your face. Come on, wake the hell up. You're sounding ridiculous and you keep on sticking with it. I can't understand it. What about Ford? We've talked about GM. How did Ford go? Well, Ford recorded a substantial loss of 27.6%. Their electric vehicle sales were poor as well. They decreased versus the same January and February of last year. Not as much as General Motors though. At least they have that going for them. What about GM? In total, GM's car sales went down 16.5%. Volkswagen decreased the most at 44%, which is absolutely alarming considering the decreases Volkswagen are seeing in the Chinese car market. Big red alarm bells shining. I made a video about this yesterday, warning you to get out now. Disruption is happening very quickly. All these Chinese automakers, their numbers are increasing drastically. We're seeing, regular watchers of this channel have heard me talk about the analogy of the rice grains on the chessboard. If you don't know the rice grains on the chessboard analogy, just Google that and you'll quickly see what happens with exponential growth. Now, the insane thing here is two things happening, right? The first, Tesla doesn't qualify for the tax incentive of $7,500 for electric vehicle sales in the US. And yet, their vehicle delays are just getting longer and longer and they just keep on increasing prices more and more. What about China? Well, February is the month of the year when car sales are just abysmal. They're a minuscule percentage of what they are for the rest of the year. And somehow, Tesla still increased deliveries. And that is absolutely insane. Now, you might think Tesla's on pace to deliver 1 million cars this year. They're not. They're on pace to deliver more than 1.5 million. I guarantee that'll happen. Hey, can't guarantee it, but that's certainly my prediction. And the funny thing about all of this is CNBC just released an article with the headline, Tesla delivers 310,000, below analyst estimates. You can't make this stuff up. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.